Sounds really good. Ah. Alright, I might be under leveled for this next gym. I tried my best to level all my Pokemon up. Problem is, some of my Pokemon are still like level 20, level 25, so I also still have like... Ooh, there's a delay on this. Are y'all notice? Is there a delay for you? There's a big delay on this. But yeah, I got all the way to box 6 and I got like a bunch of eggs right here. I did catch another Charcadet and another Rockruff though. Usually I remember all my teams until all ready, and well, I have 2 cards. Nice. Yeah, there's a bit of a delay. Hang on, let me turn this up a little. It doesn't look like the volume's up enough. Been drinking a little bit. I don't know if you can tell. Level all my Pokemon until they're ready to battle. Sounds good on my end. That's good. Alright. Go up here. Yo, I like all the candles that are put up all around the town. Ooh. Don't tell me beer, wine. It was a big can of hard lemonade. I'm totally fine though. I only had one. Hi Red, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Alright, let's see. Let me check my team real quick, see what I'm working with. Crunch, headbutt. This one might be a problem because he only knows ghost type moves. Oh, this one too. Yeah, it should be fine. If I fail, I don't drink that time of stuff. Messes with your body. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend it. Yeah, I was thinking I could find another item back here. Onto your starter. Oh, my starter's in the box. Oh, hey! I heard the good news. Congrats on gym badge number 6. Not even a tenth of the trainers to take on the gyms to get this far, you know? Well, I'm not surprised that you made it. I just knew that was the reason you caught my eye. Thanks! Oh please, I should be the one thanking you. Anyway, I bet you could use a little warming up before you take on the gym, huh? Alright. Yo, I only have dark and ghost types in my team though. I should have got my Ta-ta-cha. Ta-ta-cha. I think that's how you pronounce that. Here's our battle court for today. Okay, right. Always important to check what environment your Pokemon will be battling in. The battlefield can have these teeny effects on your Pokemon's balance and stuff, you know? Anyway, I sort of dragged you here, but a good pre-gym warming up should do you some good. Alright, let's do this. Like water, soda, juice, Kool-Aid. Ooh, yum. Always have my starter with me in any game I start. You know what? That probably... Yeah, I used to... Yeah, back in the early days, I used to have my starter for like every team. Oh, this is a bad matchup. We're off to a great start. I was gonna say you picked the boy character. No, I did pick a boy character. Said about getting into Yu-Gi-Oh again. Yeah. The rules are a little tricky for me to get for me though. A little tricky to... This is not a great start. Oh yeah, this is Yo, we're like standing on the edge of the field, too. Been watching Yu-Gi-Oh lately? Sweet. Holy shit. Oh, he knows. Oh, that's a dark type move. We have a bonus. You want to talk about 2 Japan cards, but 2 Yu-Gi-Oh cards? Oh, sweet. Don't fall off. Yeah. Yeah, my opponent's too smart for me. Watch some clips including some parody videos. Sliggoo. Yeah, none of these are gonna work. I might just take the loss. Cause, yeah. Damn. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm just gonna take a loss. She's cheating. Cheating won't let you have a turn. Oh my god, Noctis. Just take the L. Duck Trio, fighting type with 80 HP. Nice. Dugtrio Peck again, see what that does. Palmont. Ooh. Okay, let's see. Yeah, that's my only option. Earth Wave does 30 damage with 3 fighting. Nice. Dang. How are you a flying steel type and you not know any steel type moves? What have I been doing with these Pokemon? Pokepower, go underground. As long as this Pokemon is on your bench, prevent all damage done to this Pokemon by attacks. Oh, sweet. Oh shit. Oh my god, Hawk, are you my MVP? Yo, the cry for Skeledirge is like so badass. Yeah, I would show Dugtrio out on the. Oh, I should be reading this. Out of ground, staring at you with a brick-like background. Sweet. Get ready, this move is gonna hit with the force of all my training. Oh dear. Oh god, that did nothing. Okay. That's a W for me. You battled real well, though. I think that should be enough of a warm-up. Wait, what? No do-overs? This does not feel earned. Like the Diglett card from last time, in Japan, both those cards were first available unnumbered promotional cards included in copies of easily to understand Pokemon, how to play Pokemon cards. Oh, what was I doing with that sentence? Both released on November 13th, 1998, like the Diglett card, it was also later reprinted in the Japanese Pokemon web expansion. Nice. Your Pokemon should be all set now. Here, take these as things for the battle. This does not feel earned. Maybe it's just me growing up on the older games, but like, This does not feel earned. There's just 2 gyms remaining. Then all that'll be left is to try out to be a champion. Give it all you got. Oh, how nice. She healed my Pokemon. Honestly, I think having a dark and ghost type team might be a mistake for this one. Oh, you got a Mimikyu. The original print of this card, commonly known as Asabikata Duck Trio, in reference to the publication it was available in, which can be translated as how to play. Oh, nice. Welcome to the Montanerva Gym. Montanerva. Ah, shit. Let me register you as a challenger. Your name is Kuro, yes? Alright, now in order to face the gym leader Rhyme, you will need to pass the gym test. Here at Montanerva Gym, that means warming up to the audience for the main event. That's right, you're the opening act. Your job is to get up on stage and show us some dead fierce Pokemon battles and get the crowd excited before the gym leader's concert begins. You can start the gym test by speaking with MC Sledge in front of the stage outside. Oh, sweet. Oh, so she's got like 2 Dreepies like beside her. I never noticed that before. I can't save in here. Oh no, wait, I wasn't in the menu. Okay, I promise you guys, I am not as drunk as I sound. I'm just very dumb. Hey, there's this thing up there. Ooh. What else is up here? Worth it. Nidorino, grass type with 60 HP. And this Pokemon does wait. Lunge does 60 damage with 2 grass energy. 20 damage to yourself. Oh, dang. Yo, trainer. You're the one performing the opening act today. My name's MC Sledge. This is the stage right here. You are not dressed for this climate. So here's the deal. We're gonna have you do some double battles. That's where you have 2 Pokemon fight on each side. They'll let you sledge up double the opponents and get the audience twice as excited. The venue will be so hot it'll melt the Montanerva snow. Hey, I think I got it right that time. Now we show Nidorino walking in a dry desert-like area. Sweet. Let's get the audience worked up and ready to go. That'll be the cue for our leader to take the stage. I just dropped my water bottle cap. That's how you passed our gym test, yo. Alright, let me try to get this thing out. I swear, I can't go one day without dropping something. I'll just set that right over here so I don't knock it over. It's getting worse as time goes on. I don't know what's going on. I think I'm cursed. In Japan, this card was first available as a glossy card on sheet mine of expansion sheet 3. Oh, nice. The opening act begins as soon as you get up on stage. There'll be no backing down until you win 3 times in a row. So make sure you're ready. You're gonna the deets for the opening act and the gym test. Ready to sledge them up? Yeah. It was reprinted as a Neo Glossy card in the Japanese Pokemon Web expansion. Nice. Just play it by ear and you'll do great. Head up onto the stage. Yo, what's up, Montenevera? Welcome. Today's opening act will be 3 back-to-back double battles by our challenger here, Kuro. And the first of their 3 opponents will be the young performer who makes it look like a breeze. Aww. The one and only Tass. Aww. Okay. Let's see. The trio appear in Pokemon TCG 2 for Game Boy Color. Nidorino was also in the game. And in the Booster Pack Psychic Battle. Nice. So I did kind of forget that this was a double battle, but this is going. Oh, he's using dig. Never mind, it's not going great. All right, that's duel. Those are the Pokemon cards for today, not to the Yu-Gi-Oh! Monsters. Sweet. Okay. Oh god, they're both too fast. There we go. Oh, nice. We're getting the crowd going. The audience's cheering got a little louder. Montenevera's stage has all the latest tech. The more excited the audience gets, the more the stage will light up. Keep on sledging, you got this. And our challenger's next opponent will be a musician with a bit of a unique style. It's Lonnie. None of these people are dressed for this weather. It's kind of nuts. This base is bumping though. Acid Crawler, level 3 insect normal type monster with the earth attribute. 900 attack points and 700 defense points. Nice. I don't think I have that one. You got this? You got the hang of the light go? Thanks, Nochi. Welcome to the stream. How you doing, Inochi? Nice, we got a level up after that. It wasn't harmony, it was a cacophony. I think I need to look up what cacophony means. Because either I don't know how it's used or she's not using it right. Whoa! You know what? I like this idea though. The stage like lighting up the more pumped the audience is getting. The creature is a caterpillar monster. It's purple with a brownish mouth, with gray and black spots on the sides. Oh, nice. The opening acts turned the cheering and the stage up to 11. What is the price for a new challenger? Who'd have thought they sledged up this much? Next is your last opponent, and it's none other than me, MC Sledge. Alright, what you got? Bile, giant caterpillar that secretes acid mist that melts anything. Oh, I think I've seen that one. Being an MC isn't my only forte. I can battle too. Alright. Okay, that same lie kind of scares me, not gonna lie. Let's see. Here we go. Ah, dang it. Oh, we gotta turn this around. Ooh, ouch. No, we haven't seen any drift blend yet in this game, have we? Yeah, I don't like the move anyway. Ooh, very nice. Moss is actually a recolor of the Petite Moth, which you can probably know as the Weevil card. Oh yeah. It was you who sledged me up. I don't know, the use of sledge, like, sounds weird now. Ooh. Oh, awesome! That was a great battle. How lucky! That was a rare sight. Thank you, Kuro. Congratulations, you passed the gym test. Give him a round of applause, everybody. You know, I think previously, when I played the game previously, I beat this gym before I beat, Grusha. Feel a scary good sense of unity in the crowd. Card was only released in the Volume 5 set. Oh, nice. There she is. What's all this noise I'm hearing? Crowd so loud it could wake the dead. And y'all know it's real when the music starts picking up. Despite it never releasing in the US, it did appear in the game Yu-Gi-Oh! Online. Oh yeah! Let's play a killer opener, baby. Now let's get this started for real. Congrats on the gym test. That was sick, yo. Thanks. Give us a minute for some rhyme time, you feel me? Go ahead and tell the lobby staff you passed. Hi! Oh, he goes right back on the ground. He comes up, says hi, and then goes right back underground. That's adorable. Ooh, I gotta heal my Pokemon up. Okay. That is weird. It made me think that they would heal my Pokemon after all of that, but yeah. The Rover, an Aqua type, normal type with water attribute, 900 attack points and 800 defense points. That does sound familiar. Alright, let's save. No, I think... Actually, what moves do you have? Okay, it won't let me... No. It won't let me look at the summary of moves. Okay, I just opened with Cerberus. The creature is a blue slime monster with 5 orange-like spider eyes. A white slimy mouth smile. Okay, I know I don't have that one, but it does sound familiar. I think I've seen it somewhere. Amazing job, Kuro. You're a fantastic opening act. That's the gym test cleared. Well done. Maybe I dueled someone that had it. In the background, some kind of web of red fleshy slime. Ew. Yo, slimes are weird. You've now earned the right to challenge the gym leader. Best of luck. Yo, how does slimes work in fantasy settings, though? I kind of have to wonder. Maybe Dungeon Meshi will explain it. I mean, if they can find a way to eat the slime, they can, like, explain the biology of it, right? I'm sorry. I don't know why I thought that was funny. There you go. It sounds like there might be a rap battle going on over at the stage. Ooh, I am not very good at rapping, so I'm probably gonna get the flow all wrong for this. This is my time and this is my day. You're not gonna stand in my way. Listen up, Brian. Your reign ends here. You're gonna get wrong. It is pro cashier. Pro cashier? Well, I'm about to check out. Must have got your rhymes on a deep discount. Please, you think you can step up to my game? Well, I got rhyme right there in my name. I'm a specter from which there is no protector, and victory unto me you will render with when the crowd sees you a mere pretender. Pretender, I'm sorry. I got that. You want to end my reign? Yeah, keep dreaming. Buy a book of rhymes, kid, and start reading. Oh, that was sick. I'm done with you. You rhyme. That rhyme's totally whiffed. I'll be back maybe after my next shift. Okay, this is actually pretty hilarious. Hold up, where are you going? That's all you got? After my next shift? Seriously, bars over jokes, come on. That was over way too fast. It gets boring wearing the crown if no one makes me fight to keep it. Hmm? Hey, my opener is back. You here for a rap battle or a gym battle? A gym battle. As if I even need to ask. You're captivated by that show he put on, huh? I rap what's in my soul, weaving words into a symphony of poetry. Don't try with me, you won't last one round. I'm like Sableye, my mean look will lock you down. Like that, you feel me? Yes. Well, let's get to it. You're a Pokemon trainer, so battle me and show me who you are. My music's not all that tops the charts. My skills with ghost types are best around. If you're wondering why this monster sounds familiar, it's because it's a recolor of the monster Liquid Beast. Yo. Okay, yeah, that might be it. Lest you forget it, the name is Rhyme. I'm known as the MC of RIP. Dead or alive, let's make this a vibe. I like her. She is awesome. I gotta say, a lot of the hairstyles for the characters in this game are kind of hit or miss for me. I like hers. I like hers though. Oh, wait a minute. Okay. Yo, Mimikyu's a fairy type. Okay. Fairy and ghost type. So let's see how this is. Oh! Yeah, they're going after Shoto. Ruthlessly. Muppets. What does Muppets do? The user retaliates with much greater force against the opponent that less inflicted damage on it. Actually, I had Liquid Beast before. Remember it being one of those mystery packs back in my old Walmart. Ah, dang. Yeah, I might have to switch Shoto out for, yeah, I'm gonna switch Shoto out. Should have done this from the start. Oh! Phantom Force. Okay, that actually sounds kind of scary. Yeah. This gym stage is absolutely beautiful, though. Toxicity. One of our Pokemon went down. So exciting. Yo, I just got like an idea for Game Freak. Ancient Rome Coliseum Pokemon game. That has probably already been done. Oh yeah, Pokemon Coliseum. Bit stronger. Liquid Beast is a bit stronger with 950 attack points, while Rover has 900 attack points. Oh, the little dude! When I'm on the mic, even the dead rise up. DJ G-Rave over there sure is feeling it. Okay, this might be a problem. Or maybe it's not a problem. Alright. Hi, Tyrion. How's it going? Oh yeah, the crowd's really hopping. Yo, Carrion, you just missed a sick rap battle. Okay. I know they brought Gaia of Darkness on the Switch. Oh, they did? Oh, yeah. Sounds awesome. Damn it! Cerberus, you had one job! I just terrorized him and everything! Oh, that's a problem. Okay, playing Shinobi 2 while listening to you on the background. Knocked, got paralyzed. Oh my god. Okay, this battle's been hilarious the whole way through. Giving up the ghost not ruining my style. I'll let you have this one though. Heh, great battle. Chilling and thrilling. You've got spirit, kid. You've earned my gym badge alright. How about a VIP pass for my next show too? With 7 gym badges, it'll be easier to catch Pokemon up to level 55. And don't listen to what you have to say, too. It feels so good, I think I'm also gonna let you have this. At least you try rapping. My I'm not, I'll admit I'm not good at it, so the flow was like a little off the whole time I did that. Too bad it's over. Make your way back to my stage sometime. Maybe next time we rap battle instead. Who knows? I'm sure you got some scary good adventures ahead. I'll be cheering you on. Later. Shoot, are you gonna do the Poke? Oh my god, it's been years since I've heard that. I could try it. Maybe I could do a cover of it next time I after I do like this project I was working on. Hey, Rika here at your service. These gyms really aren't giving you much trouble, are they? Rika! Huh? Oh right, you two haven't met, have you? This young man is Kuro. He's so good with Pokemon, even Premier has taken an interest in him. Oh wow! But I think the Pokemon Team Poppy are really strong too. Like, really strong. We're compared to Sa, but you try your best. Thank you. I know. I've been like in a really nostalgic mood like this past year. It's crazy. Since I've been watching Pokemon and Pokemon League, I sing the rap at the end. Now it's Street Fighter time. Awesome. Which one of you is stronger, do you think? Well, I'm one of the Elite Four, so I'm more amazing. No, aren't you just adorable? I know it's hard to believe, but this tiny little one is indeed one of the Elite Four. Yeah, I am. Oh my god, she's so cute though! So hurry up and come to the Pokemon League. It's where, Pinnacle. It's where the pinnacle of Pokemon battling happens. See you there. Hey, wait up. Well, you keep up the good work. You heard the kid. She's waiting for you. Wait up, Poppy. Don't leave your pal Rika behind. Cute! That raises a lot of questions as to why she's in the Elite Four and how she got so tough, but still, she's adorable. Yeah, Poppy's cute, but looks can be deceiving. Oh yeah. I know from experience not to judge a book by its cover. I made that mistake one too many times. Especially in a Pokemon game. Alright. Whoops. Let's see. Oh, yeah. I was working with this team, trying to level them up before, There we go. Last time episode was the episode with Hypno and Drowsy, which was also the debut of Misty Psyduck. I think I remember that episode, like, really vaguely. Oh yeah, I gotta save. Or did I just save? I'm gonna save again. Because I'm feeling a little scatterbrained right now. Actually, what? Oh, I'm gonna take a look in this shop, see what they got. See HP up, iron, calcium, zinc. Revival herb. Very bitter medicinal herb that can be used to revive a Pokemon that's fainted. Might be good to have a couple of these. Who's next on the hit parade? Street Fighter kicks ass? Absolutely. Let's see, I think it said that we have classes available. Let's see. We do have to explore more of the mountains and let's see. I guess this is next on the list. If I'm the right level. It's also this over here. Oh yeah. We still haven't gotten this yet. I remember that one being like level 45, so I gotta like wait a bit on that. What time of lemonade are you drinking? Oh yeah, that's been gone for before I started stream, so. Oh. This looks like a final boss type area, so I'm not gonna touch that. But yeah, I'm just drinking a lot water right now, but earlier I had a Mike's Hard mango drink. Like Mike's Hard lemonade mango flavor. It was just one, but I am a little bit of a lightweight. Side duck. A fairy boy, huh? Well, that's one where you fight Great Tusk, right? Oh yeah, the one in the desert, yeah. He knows ground type moves, so I don't think my fire type Pokemon are gonna cut it there. Drink Minute Maid mixing drinks and Snapple. You know, it's been a while since I had a Snapple. Those are pretty good. Alright, let's see. Oh, I hope everyone's ready. Off to a great start. Next time we meet, we'll have our final exams. That means today's your last actual class. And the topic for this last class will be Pokemon forms. You can just think of forms as shapes or appearance that Pokemon have. It's also a phenomenon called form change, where Pokemon's appearance changes under certain conditions. Cyclizar, for example, which we regularly ride on as transportation here in Paldea, has 3 forms. First is its basic form, where it walks on 4 legs. Second is battle forms, where it stands on its hind legs and engages in battle. Finally, there's its ride form, where it inflates its throat sac and its tail so we can ride on its back. I gotta be honest, I am questioning the logic and the biology behind this. I get it's a fantasy Pokemon game, but there is like supposed to be some science behind all of it. Cyclizar and Miraidon and Koraidon are like weird to me because of this. Strawberry kiwi. Oh, yum. Though we can sometimes use something you're all carrying with you now as an even better example. Yep, I'm talking about your phones. Some smartphones are inhabited by a certain Pokemon. Does anyone know the Pokemon I'm referring to? Heracross. No, oh my god. I'm sorry. I don't know why, but seeing Heracross on there is like funny to me. You're ready, you're expert on Pokemon and technology, aren't you? This Pokemon inside your smartphone says Rotom. And it does all sorts of things to help you out. Rotom inside a Rotom phone is special, so it doesn't try to enter other electronics. An ordinary Rotom, however, can change form by entering washing machines, microwaves, ovens, and other electronic appliances. Rotom is a bit of an exception, though. Many Pokemon that change form but do so by simply holding an item or having one used on them. Oricorio, for example, has 4 different forms it can change between when given certain nectars. Pokemon even change type or learn different moves based on when they change form. Yo, Arceus! Whoa, where was I going there? Kiss my ass. Yo, didn't M. Bison get like a really huge makeover in the latest Street Fighter? I don't know, I remember seeing him with a horse. Form changes are different from evolution in that the Pokemon can return to its original form. And unlike shiny Pokemon, it can't change the special coloration. Same individual Pokemon can go back and forth between its forms. Wouldn't even let Rotom near my electronics, not even my Pokedex or phone. Yeah, it's kind of weird that they kind of put Rotom in the Pokedexes and the phones. Oh, that's why my webcam is set slightly tilted. Oh my gosh, that's kind of ironic. That's kind of ironic considering the gem was just beat. I'd like to see him in the grave. I'm sorry. There's a lot to dig into with this form change phenomenon, as you can see. You can all learn something from Pokemon here, don't you think? Bit of a stretch, but be happy to see you all enjoy your time at the Academy to the fullest. Change form into a new version of yourselves. Or something like that, anyway. Oh, I almost forgot. Regional forms, which vary based on region, based on what region the Pokemon came from, don't change like other forms. They're innate. Damn. Oh, whoops. There's the bell. I guess I was scatterbrained with Mr. Jock right up to the very end, huh? I had a great time teaching all of you. I hope y'all do your best on the final exam. Alright, save. Ooh, that hurt my throat a little bit. For I beheld Satan, and he fell from heaven like lightning. I don't know if I got that quote right, but that sounds so badass. Oh shit, we're getting to the finals already. and study. Oh my god, this is making me flash back to like school. I always forget to study. I'm surprised I scraped by. You have to watch the clips for yourself from the Street Fighter movie. Yo, Carrion, that's another one for that's a. I think Karen and I did have plan. Actually, no, I think we did talk about watching it sometime. Never mind, I'm being dumb. Look up Acid Crawler and Do Rover. Oh yeah, I will just no, I'll do that right after this. Hello everyone. Today's our final exam. It will cover everything I taught you so far, but I'm sure you all do just fine. Take your time and contemplate each question. Each question carefully. What are the following 4 methods to make it easier to catch a Pokemon? Let's see. Ooh. 1 and 4 actually do seem like. I'm gonna say 1. I looked them up on Yu-Gi-Oh!pedia. Oh! Okay, I'll look that. Okay. I'm gonna type that into Google, see if I can find it. True or false? You can get new Pokemon only by catching them yourself or trading with other trainers. Is this a trick question? Wait, what about eggs? False. Pokemon holding an Everstone will... If a Pokemon is holding an Everstone, will using that item induces evolution such as a Firestone cause it to evolve? No. What is the probability of running into a shiny Pokemon? Ah, shit. I want to say... Honestly, 1 in 6,000 sounds right. But like, I've caught like 3 shinies in the save. The Pokemon known as Orcoyo has 3 forms. Oh, no, it has 4. This won't affect your grade. Do you have anything you would like to say about my class? I'm still getting used to this teaching thing. This one. Okay, time's up. Whether you like it or not, hope everyone enjoyed tackling those questions. I snuck in a little bonus question right at the end again. It's our little secret. Don't tell the director. I'll grade these right away. I hope you're all looking forward to seeing how you did. Have a couple of the old anime movies. Yeah, you did show me like a couple of clips from them. Yeah. You must get 3 questions correct to pass the midterm exam and 4 questions to pass the final exams. Hang on a sec. I knew I didn't pass. The Jean-Claude Van Damme movies? When you get so embarrassed that you have to like restart the game. Alright, let me get Google running here. Alright, that's the midterm. Where's the finals? Yeah, this feels just like back in school. One in 4,000. That's it. Why did I think 1 in 6,000? Remember telling these Japanese only Yu-Gi-Oh monsters to Casty back when he was called... Oh, yeah? It says 2. What? During a Let's Play of Octopath Traveler. Yo, I always wanted... Yo, I did wanna play that game, but it seems like really complicated. I'm just gonna keep this answer sheet up for so that we can get past this like faster. Back during a bad time, I had a bad day and was lonely. Oh man. Every time I exercise, I feel great afterwards. Me too. Feels good to punch stuff too. I'm gonna get 4 out of... Okay, this one's wrong. I gotta find another one. Which one did I get wrong? Alright, this one's just home economics, so I need to find a different one. Like the acid oh. Always tell them about these Japanese only Yu-Gi-Oh cards that was never released outside of Japan, including the cards that only appear in animes and manga. Like the Acid Crawler and the Rover I talked about right now. Nice. Let's see. Damn it, IGN, why you gotta be so complicated? Oh, you're way too close. What do you mean? That's better. Yeah, mine's my model is just hopping back and forth. Okay, next is math, so hello? Okay, there we go. Yo! Time and rhyme. Rhyme and time. Rhyme time. I'm sorry, that was very obvious, but like... yeah. Like I said, it's thanks to Yu-Gi-Oh! Pedia that helped me discover those cards in the first place. Awesome. Hello everyone, hope you're gonna fun once again today. Last time we learned about probability, using move accuracy as an example. Probability is quite an interesting subject. Did you know that in my class, in a class with 40 students, there is a 90% chance that 2 of them will have the same birthday. This is true even despite the fact that there are over 300 days per year each year. Isn't that remarkable? But let's move on to today's topic before we get swept along with probability again. I've been teaching you all to calculate damage in this class using examples like type matchups, critical hits, stat boost, and the like. All these variables are multiplied together to calculate damage dealt to an opponent. However, did you know that there is even a simpler way to increase the damage of your Pokemon's moves? I just looked over at my phone and it just switched to the top of the page. Why are you like this? All you have to do is have your Pokemon use a move that it shares a type with. For rock type Pokemon uses a rock type move uses the rock type move Stone Edge. The move's base power is 100% of 100 is multiplied by 1.5 to become 150. Ground and rock may seem like similar types, but if a ground type Pokemon uses Stone Edge, the move's power will remain 100. Super effective moves and critical hits also add multipliers onto this little numerical increase. So it most certainly must not be taken lightly. Let me ask you a question and see if you understand what I'm talking about here. Say you have a move with a power of 100. If a Pokemon shares a type with this move, uses it, and hits an opponent that is weak to that type, what happens to the move's power? Let me just look over here. Yeah, I have no idea. I'm gonna hazard a guess. Power of 200 will only take into account doubling the effect of using a move that is super effective against its opponent. Damn it! It was a trick question. The fact that the opponent's weak to the move's type then doubles the power from 150 to 300. The original power of the move ends up being tripled. Isn't that amazing? What's more, if a Pokemon terrestrializes and its Terra type matches one of its original types, the bonus that gets using a move of that same type increases 1.5 to 2. Of course, being able to use a lot of moves with different types is great as well. That's one way to surprise your opponent. I'm gonna head out and think over it with some of the lifts. Ooh, I hope you feel better, Carrion. I'll talk to you later. Have a good one. In the end, your own innate characteristics are what will really let you shine the most. Bear in mind that this is true for both humans and Pokemon. It sure would make me happy if you could take those words to heart. But I suppose I really should have shared this basic advice right from our first lesson. My apologies. And just like that, class is over. The last of our time together flew by in the blink of an eye. It was so much fun to be able to teach all you eager students about numbers. Next class will be our fun final exam. Be sure to review the material in preparation. Alright, let's do this. Get my cheat sheet ready. Alright everyone, it's time to begin our final exam. I'm sure the fun experience you all had in my class will serve you well as the answer. Yeah, math was never my strong suit. Alright everyone, time's up. Put your hands on your laps now. This test was a culmination of all I taught you, and I'm sure you all did just fine. Do go and ask for your scores at the front desk, then take a nice break. Interesting, yeah. Alright, let's see. 5 out of 5! Yay! Whoops! I hit the wrong button. I will be honest, the school idea is fun in theory, but having to do classes like in between like everything else doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Now, that isn't to say that I don't love the game. I absolutely do, like all its flaws and all, but if you like really sit down and think about it, yeah, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Greetings, my little students. Whatever you did yesterday is now part of history. Today in our class, I would like to unravel the marvels that history has presented us. One last time. In our class, I taught you about the Area Zero expedition of 200 years ago, correct? The last 200 years is not that long ago. Not that long ago at all. How unfortunate that our history lessons must be so inexorably toward inexorably toward the future. Would it not be more of an adventure to march towards the past instead? Start from the present and study history in reverse? Maybe? So you agree with me, do you, Kuro? However, I'm afraid I risk incurring the wrath of our dear director if I stray from the curriculum. Suppose I have no choice but to let the flow of time carry us toward the future. In this last class of ours, I shall fill your minds with the history of the terrestrial phenomenon. Jesus, I can't talk. The technology behind terra orbs has its origins in Area Zero. Even after the Area Zero expedition supposedly reached the crater's deepest depths, others continued to explore the area. And around 140 years ago, Pokemon cloaked in mysterious light were discovered there. As you may have already guessed, these were in fact terrestrialized Pokemon. However, when those who discovered these Pokemon brought them out of Area Zero, the light faded and the terrestrial phenomenon remained a mystery for quite some time. However, 10 years ago, it might as well be a present day, a certain someone you have definitely heard of unraveled this mystery. Answer me this. What's the name of the famous professor who unraveled the terrestrial phenomenon mystery? Was it Professor Turo? Correct! To think that you, a new transfer student to our academy, could correctly answer this question. You must be very diligent in your studies. Approximately 10 years ago, a professor named Turo unraveled the mystery of the terrestrial phenomenon. He discovered that the shining crystals down in Area Zero, or rather the energy they emit, is what causes Pokemon to terrestrialize. This led to the professor to invent the Terra Orb technology and develop a practical use for it. This technology was then shared with both the Pokemon League and our academy. Is this foreshadowing? It feels like foreshadowing. Rumor has it Director Clavel was one of the researchers on the professor's team. Alas, this story is much less exciting now that someone we all know appears in it. Modern history truly is dull, isn't it? Thus ends my history classes. Our next session will be our final exam. Bringing the wonders of history to the forefront of your minds in preparation. I like how she just has like a Psyduck chilling next to her, and at night she has like a Haunter, or not a Haunter, a Gengar. Alright, it's time for our final exam. Summon your historical knowledge from the dark recesses of your mind and answer the questions. Alright. How many years ago was the academy founded? 805. Which of these did not appear in the Paldean fairy tale about the 4 treasures? Folding fan. Let's see. Which Area Zero expedition member wrote the record for the team's activities? 10. Time's up. Put your writing utensils down. You must excuse the last question. Is it too shallow and ridiculous to be on a history test? Nonetheless, the director forced me to include it. So ends our final examination. You may ask for your scores at the school's front desk. Five out of 5. Collecting W's left and right. I apologize if this is not as exciting as if I'm not making this as exciting, but like, man, this is actually taking like a pretty good chunk of my stream. Oh well, we'll power through it. My dear friends, how are you today? It's time for the last of Salvatore's language lessons. What a response! Response fantastique. Great answers, that is. Perfect for our last class together. Love it. Say okay? Thank you, Nochi. Today we will once again be having a listening lesson. Aww. Let's get right to it. My little Pikachu friend. For our last listening class, tell everyone how you're feeling right now. Sometimes a chill stream is preferred to a loud and exciting stream. Leave their allowance to me. Let's see, that's one contagious emotion in Pikachu's voice. See, I think I want to guess happy. Whew. I think I did feel like last time he did this. And Pikachu says, "Cha!" It's expressing its happiness. Doesn't make you want to break out into a happy dance. But I didn't have to ask Pikachu to put on an act today. I simply asked it to show y'all how it felt about getting to have class with you. Getting to meet so many new friends and study together in this class with you. It's made both me and my little Pikachu so very happy. Aww. You know, I just noticed he's got like a Raichu pen on his suit. And now in our pulse of nothing, let me give you all one last wise word of advice. To live your lives, I'm sure you all have times when you get mad or sad. Maybe even more than you would like. Everything has its ups and downs. Life is a veritable roller coaster. But à la fin, in the end, that is, there is surely happiness waiting for you. So, gardez le soirée. I hope I'm pronouncing all of this right. Keep a smile on your face, even in the hardest of times. I think I've said it before, but Professor Salvatore's smile is really infectious. Making me smile. When you're faced with a problem that you can't handle alone, find someone to rely on, be it a teacher, your family, your friends, anyone. The next lesson will be our final exam. Be sure to review what we learned in our lessons so far. Hey, there's Gengar. Yo, there's like a meme like a while back where like it was a picture of Gengar with a tie and it's with a really big frown on his face. I gotta know the context for that, if that's like in the actual show, if it's like an edited image. Today we'll take our final exam. Okay. Let's see, which of the following means delicious? What do these two foreign phrases mean. Oh, I think I picked the right one. Did I? I hope I did. I wasn't paying attention. Okay, this one's way too easy. Types down, put taps up, types. Oh my god. Okay, I read I read the sentence too fast and that came out. I'm sorry. All right, time's up. Put down your pens. I assume the obligatory dernier question, last question that is, gave you no trouble. I'm sure you all did great. Bravo, my friends. You can get your scores at the school's front desk. Let's see. Okay. 5 out of 5. I am getting like an almost perfect score and everything. I did miss like one question in the biology. Has anyone, I think I've seen like a couple people playing it, but the new Pokepedia, is that it? No, I'm not sure about the name. Is that game good? I was watching a playthrough of it earlier, and it looks kind of fun. This is our last class, but don't let those energy levels drop before we wrap things up. You've shown that you have more than enough knowledge to be super strong battlers. I know that I don't have much. I don't know that I have much left to teach you, but we can always aim for even greater heights. So today I'm going to teach you the rules of link battles. When two trainers participate in link battles together, they can engage in either single battles or double battles with each other. If you're playing in a group of 4, you can all battle each other in multi-battles. Now when you're out having battles during your independent study, you can use whatever number of Pokemon you like. And they can be at any level. But in link battles, there are special rules to keep in mind. Some of these special rules involve adjusting Pokemon levels. Now, no restrictions rules that lets all Pokemon stay at their current level. It lets trainers use multiple Pokemon of the same species and multiples of the same held item too. But if you choose normal rules, all Pokemon will be set to level 50 for your battles, regardless of what level they actually are. This even includes lower level Pokemon. They'll get a power boost to participate. Normal rules that use multiples of the same items, same Pokemon species, and same held items too. The great part about this rule is that it lets any of your Pokemon participate. All they have to do is learn some good moves. Lastly, the rule set called Flat Rules mostly affects Pokemon over 50, such Pokemon will be set to level 50 for the duration of the battle. I am butchering the hell out of this, I'm sorry. The Flat Rules rule set, struggling with basic English and everything else. Whoa. Okay, let me, I just need to start reading everything carefully. The flat rule set is the one often used for official tournaments. This rule set does not allow trainers to use multiple Pokemon of the same species or multiples of the same held item. Alright, here's a question for you. Which rule set should you pick if you want to use a lower level Pokemon and keep its level low? Wait. No more rules? Ooh, gotcha there. No more rules. Fuck. Damn it, damn it. Okay. You got some clever strategy that you need to use a level 5 Pokemon for your best bet is to use the flat rule set. Of course, you can also choose no restrictions if you want to battle with any Pokemon you want, at any level with a held item. That's a pretty good rule set when you want to battle freely with friends. In conclusion, no more rules adjust Pokemon to level 50. Flat rules let you use lower level Pokemon at their actual levels. Okay, I must have like missed that part, or it didn't like fully register. It's finally game day. Today is our final exam. Time to put on your game faces and do a battle with those test sheets. Alright, let's see. Special attack, go all out. What do we call Pokemon battles set out with the R button to do on their own? Let's see. Think. High level Pokemon are adjusted to what level using flat rules in link battles. Yeah, that's 50. When using normal rules in link battle, you can use multiple Pokemon of the same species and multiple of the same held items. Yeah, that's true, right? Yeah. Time's up, put your pencils down. I'm sorry you're giving everything you got. I'm sure you've all got perfect scores. Well, the swap meet is open. Hope to finally get some good cards. Awesome. I wish you luck. Switch the page on this. You all did so well in my class. If you pass this test, you'll officially be battle masters. Oh yeah, it's 12. It's 2:24 over here. I think I'm getting like pretty into this though. Now go ask for your surely stellar scores at the front desk, you little rascals. That's a thanks. No problem. Four out of 5. What? What question did I get wrong there? Huh. Oh well. You know, I wonder if I can like keep exploring like the mountain with this team. Probably not, but I'm gonna attempt it with like one of the electric types taking charge. Hello class, it is I, Hassel, yet again. My, how time flies. As they say, indeed our time together has certainly flown by. It's hard to believe that this is our last class. Now, our topics for today may feel somewhat unrelated to art, but there is absolutely no set definition as to what art should be. Therefore, let us carry on with the discussion and see where it takes us. You know, this reminds me of a. Well, I'll probably talk about it after this, but yeah. There are two things I wish to focus on today: ribbons and marks. Both ribbons and marks are special honors that capture a Pokemon's qualities. There will be times when your Pokemon gives maximum effort or has a noteworthy experience. In recognition of its feats and accomplishments, it can be given a ribbon. To give, for example, if you manage to become incredibly close to a Pokemon, you may be granted the Best Friend ribbon. Incidentally, there is a person in Kafara who can give you your Pokemon Best Friends ribbon. There is? Oh shit, I must have missed that. Marks, on the other hand, are mostly found on wild Pokemon when you meet them for the first time. They can symbolize the character of a Pokemon, such as the rowdy mark or the bigger mark. It's completely up to luck whether you run into a Pokemon with these marks. If you're able to catch a Pokemon with a mark, rejoice at your outstanding fortune. Does anyone know what special thing you can do with a Pokemon that has ribbons or marks? I feel like ribbons are like bragging rights. The correct answer is Pokemon with ribbons or marks can be given titles. What's more, they can be sent into battle displaying a title of your choosing. For example, you could send out a Gibble with a Best Friends ribbon declaring, "Go Gibble, the great friend." And while I know I just said the marks are generally found on Pokemon when you meet them for the first time, Seems more recently Pokemon can be rewarded certain marks based on their efforts. There are marks such as the Gourmand mark, the Item Finder mark, Partner mark, and so on. Okay, this is the only ribbon I know is Sophia. Yo, I heard I'm wondering if this is real or not, but I heard we're getting a bug type evolution with the new gen, and I'm kind of excited for it. Well, that wraps up our last class. Next is the final exam. Please review our material closely so that you can pass on your first try. That was a good one. But yeah, I thought I heard like a while back. It might not be true, so I have no idea, like... I have no idea of, the legitimacy of it, but that's what I heard. I thought Sylveon was gonna be our last one, though. Let's see, maybe it can be a bug or flying. Yo, a flying evolution would be so cool, though. Those memes about the Pomeranian, those memes that are circling around about the Pomeranian starter are hilarious, though. I do hope you're all ready because it's time for your final exam. Focus and do your best. And begin. See. Treasure Eatery? What is the name of Bracia's signature art installation that we discussed in class? Yeah, a lot of these happened like so long ago, I can't remember a whole bunch. How many waterfalls are counted among the 10 sites of Paldea? 2. Where you can find the million-volt skyline. Levincina. The marks Pokemon has are present when you meet the... No, false. Let's see, the new Fire Starter reminds me of the unused beta version of the Fire Starter you were supposed to get in Gold and Silver, which was gonna be a Fire Bear. Yo, that sounds sick though. Maybe that's what this evolution line's gonna be. He goes from cute little Pomeranian to big bear. Time's up. That's it for today. Pencils down, please. Thank you all so much for learning about art with me. The time we shared has left a mark that I will treasure, I promise you. It is my sincere wish that all of you go on even greater, more prosperous futures. And that's that. Good work, everyone. You can receive your results from the front desk. See, before we got Totodile, the original starter was going to be based on the Loch Ness Monster, or Nessie people call it. What the? Siri, you're not part of this! No, go away! Okay. I gotta turn that off, cause one of these days it's gonna like start open up like some crazy shit. Or like send a really crazy text. Hang on, I gotta make sure it didn't send any text. Okay. That would have been so embarrassing if it did. What was I doing? Oh yeah. I was getting my test results back. 5 out of 5. Yo, next class is home ec, and I'm low-key kind of hungry. Yo, isn't like Lapras kind of like based a little bit on the Plesiosaurus? I think that's what some people theorize the Loch Ness monster is. Basically a Plesiosaurus that somehow survived the extinction. Hang on, I gotta plug up my phone. Now how did this happen? I think it's called Plesiosaurus. I'm not so sure anymore. I know Lapras is in reference to Nessie, even a reference to it. Do it in the game Pokemon Snap. Yo, that sounds that is cool though. I'm about to drop a bomb that might ruin a lot of mythology for people. Or cryptids. Yep, cryptids. There was a time before glasses were invented. So a lot of things that people might have seen in the past might have been because of poor eyesight. Put away your phones, it's time to begin class. Home economics is a study of life's necessities, but looking back on our time together, I realized I focused almost entirely on food. Hoping it's not too late to shift to a discussion of clothing, another necessity in our class. As I'm sure you are aware, our academy has an air of freedom about it. We provide uniforms for each season to accommodate the diverse climate of Paldea. However, students are free to wear whichever style they wish, whenever they please. You should all have received your 4 sets of tops and bottoms for one each for spring, summer, fall, and winter, when the academy has accepted you. If by chance you are not aware of this, you may wish to peruse your wardrobe. As long as you wear a school uniform, the rest of your ensemble need not be school issued. Oh, that's sad. Wait, you wear glasses, right? Yep. This includes your bag or your hat, if you choose to wear one. You're even free to style your hair however you wish. Mr. Salvatore's hairstyle, for example, would almost certainly have been against school rules when I was a boy. Yo, this reminds me, like, some school that I went to, it had, like, crazy weird restrictions on clothes. That was weird. There's one more thing There's one more thing you all like to decorate, which I must say I find quite charming. Cassidy wears glasses too. Oh yeah, a lot of people wear glasses. Perfectly correct. That's the adorable little thing I was speaking of. Oh, it interests me still. You must admit that I'm fascinated by Rotom phones and how to customize them. Why is that? How very intriguing. So there's a shop called Delibird Presents where you can purchase cases for your phones. You didn't know this? I should go myself first thing tomorrow to get an adorable case of my own liking. Forgive me, I seem to have gotten carried away with the small talk. As this class is known as Home Economics, nears its end, I offer these final words to you who have been honing everyday everyday life skills with me. Damn it. Okay, I am talking too fast. I know Daribird's sack is actually part of its tail. True fact. Oh yeah. That's another like weird thing. Weird thing, like going back on the Cyclizar thing, but yeah. Delibird is really cute though. My field of study is not so decisive as the likes of mathematics, for instance, where test scores might play a part in deciding your future. However, as you go on to cook for yourselves and take care of your Pokemon, to decide what to wear in the morning when you awaken, I'll be honored if what I've taught you serves to smoothen out and enrich your lives, even if only a little. This sentiment was imparted to me by Mr. Hassel and his particular outlook on such matters. Thank you all from the bottom of my heart for seeing this class through to the end. Our time here together has come to a close for today. Prepare to do your best on your final exam. Even though it's a weak ice flying type. Its standard move present is also kind of a double-edged sword. It can either damage your opponent or heal it. So there is that, but there are such cute little adorable mascots. You just can't stay mad at them. The time has come to test how well you all have learned in my class. Let's begin before the information simmering in your brains from last-minute cram sessions fade. Which of the following meal powers makes it easier to come across shiny Pokemon? Oh yeah, Sparkling Power. Which is not an effective egg power. Let's see. Helps to hatch strong Pokemon, yeah. What is a simple yet important tactic to increasing the effectiveness of meal power? What is the correct action to take when your adorable Pokemon becomes dirty? Pokemon Wash. Pokemon Dash. That sounds like a game. I think it's a game. Yeah. They reference another game in their game. In their test answers. This is a question about the academy rules. Should you change your uniform? Oh, let's see. Yeah, I was gonna say the top one, but it says it doesn't matter, so let's try with that. Time for answering questions has come to an end. Police operating. I made the questions a little easier than I planned to, as a way of saying thank you for informing me about Rotom phone cases. I trust that you all give this exam everything you had so that you do not have to retake it. Please remember to ask for your scores at the front desk before leaving for the day. Even Santa had one in the Pikachu short. Mm-hmm. Ooh. Okay, there we go. Sound good. Yo, I should try to find like that Pokemon Christmas. See if I can find that. That was such a core memory from my childhood. I don't know. Now you can focus all your efforts on this year's treasure hunt. Be careful out there. Can I Pokeflix? Alright. I gotta try to remember the name of it. Let's see. Oh yeah, we got people wanting to talk to us. Alright, let's knock this out of the way so that we can focus on exploring in the next stream. Kuro, the time has come. The cursed treasures, the 4 Pokemon of Ruin. They exist! And I stumbled upon the truth in the newspaper of all places. Ha! In an interview piece with the Carpenter, no less. The Pokemon wielders apparently use sacred stakes to seal these treasures of ruin and shrines. There is a separate shrine for each of the 4 Pokemon, and 8 stakes driven to the ground in the area surrounding each shrine to keep the power of ruin at bay. Oh! I've been messing with those. And they broke when I touched them. Oh dear. In other words, if all the stakes for a given shrine were to be removed, it would re-release the Pokemon held inside. Don't you think it would be nice to free those Pokemon from the confines of their tiny little shrines, Kuro? Yes, because I want to fight them. A kind soul, I see. You are proving truly useful. According to a descendant of the Pokemon weirdos in the story, you must have a bond with the Pokemon in order to remove the stakes. I'm sure someone as a Pokemon savvy as yourself would have no trouble with that. You can choose for yourself whether to believe me or not, but I will mark the locations of these shrines on your map. Yo, I think I found one of these on stream. I'd rather go myself, of course, but skipping out of my classes to go adventuring seems to have made the director a little suspicious of me. You can think of it as part of your treasure hunt. Treasures of ruin are still treasures after all. Hope you will investigate these shrines if you are all inclined to do so. What are the consequences of my actions? Oh, shit. Okay. Alright, so she said she marked the shrines on my map. Hey, I think that's one of them. Grass Wither. Ice Friend. Let's see, where's the other one? Ground Break. These are the Reggies, isn't it? Fire Scourge. It's the Reggies! Oh, is there? I can talk to her again? Hmm? You here to do a little shopping? Yep. School store is a nice place. They've got everything you need right here. We're gonna check out the sandwiches they got for sale. School store's sandwiches taste great and have excellent nutritional balance too. You're not making your own? I guess I'm just not used to it yet. All that training kind of wore me out. I achieved my goal anyway, so I'm going to take a break from sandwich making for a bit. Alright, I didn't tell you what my goal was. I wanted to pay Nurse Miriam back for everything she does for me. It was my way of saying thanks. She's so nice and so skilled at what she does. I really look up to her. I wanted to try sandwich making, so so I could be skilled at doing something for other people like she is. But I guess it just wasn't cut out for it. What I am cut out for, though, is being full of energy. So I decided to focus on that instead. Like I said in class, I think people in Pokemon should make their strong points together. You really helped me out, new kid. Take this as my way of saying thanks. Ooh! Alright then, what should I go with today? Yo, protein. Yo, I haven't tried protein shakes. We do sell a few at the store. Maybe I should try one. Ah, shit! Damn it! What am I doing? Okay. I'll go with one more conversation and then I'm gonna have to end the stream. Why, hello there, Kuro. You always seem to appear in the most crucial of moments. Is something going on? What happened? Oh, I kept running back into the exit of the room. Well, you see... Master Hassel, I am here to collect you. So I see. I'm glad that you finally made up your mind about taking your place as the leader of the family. Well... It is indeed true that I have made up my mind. I have made up my mind to continue teaching here at the academy. I mean, what fell? Something fell? I must have dropped something and then immediately forgot about it. That's brain fart. How could you? Are you saying you don't care what happens to our proud lineage? I am saying that I have other priorities. Have a look around at the art decorating this room, would you? The children here are letting their senses, their perceptiveness, grow freely. I do not wish to say that protecting our family's ancient bloodline is of no importance. I simply wish to see young talent blossom and grow into the future. It just seems that so much more fun to me, if I'm being honest. What utter nonsense. And yet, your fearless, unflinching commitment to that nonsensical visions proves that you're worthy of carrying the will of the dragons, Master Hassel. When I come up, I will come as many times as I need in order to change your mind. Oh, by all means, my door is open. I think you'll soon find you've met your match in stubbornness. Holy shit. You thought I could be cowed by some story spun about my father's deteriorating health? I am not so easily fooled. I will return another day. I'm sorry you had to see all of that. I was very close to resigning my post as a teacher and returning to my home. But the students here gave me courage to say no. That includes you, Kuro. Your words truly brought me strength. I cannot think of a way I can possibly repay my debt to you, young ones. Take this, if you will, insufficient as it may be in expressing the full breadth of my gratitude. 50 Dragon Terra Shards! Yo! Now then, let it be clear to all. I, Hassel, will continue on my chosen path as instructor to the... Aw, that's sweet. I think, like... Let me just say this real quick. I think that a lot of good teachers... They'll have a great impact on their students, but... Their students will also have a great impact on them. Impressive stash? Absolutely. And those Terra Shards are really hard to find. Alright. I think my next order of business is leveling up my team like crazy before we can continue exploring the area. Exploring the world in this game. I'm gonna see if I can find more of those stakes so I can I think I lost. Oh yeah, I'm gonna see if I can find more of those stakes around the world. See if I can unlock those shrines. Hi Tracy, welcome to the stream. You just caught me at the end. Oh, Fido! Oh my goodness! Oh! Okay. So I'm gonna try to level up like crazy. Before the next stream. See if I can get everybody up to at least level 40. And a little bit past that. Okay, then bye. I'm very sorry, Tracy. I'll catch you next time, though. Shit. I just dropped something. Like, photo. It's really cute. I got weakness for cute things. Alright, so thank you for joining and thank you for watching. Ah! Press buttons by accident. Like, comment, subscribe if you want to, and I'll see y'all next time.